more I drift, the closer I get to you. She's a ghost, and the truth, it's impossible. But I love her lies. You make sure I don't find somebody new. It's the way you move. It's the way you move. I knew I'd stay with you after just one touch. The way you move has got me stuck. Got me stuck. Got me stuck. I was lost and then found inside of a dream. Running round in a circle, trying to believe. She's a ghost, and the truth, it's impossible. But I love her lies. You make sure I don't find somebody new. It's the way you move. It's the way you move. I knew I'd stay with you after just one touch. The way you move has got me stuck. Got me stuck. Got me. It's the way you move. It's the way you move. I knew I'd stay with you after just one touch. The way you move has got me stuck. Got me stuck. Got me stuck.
Live from beautiful Oriole Park at Camden Yards, Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Colorado Rockies taking on the Baltimore Orioles. First pitch coming your way next. All right, first pitch coming up. And today's starter, Jack Flaherty. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Ready to go now? Here's Charlie Blackmon. And a pitch. In for a strike, and we're underway here this afternoon.
First pitch, 136.
And the right-hander deals. And a foul ball. The 0-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. He goes down looking. Ezekiel Tovar digging in for the Rockies. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Line drive, caught. Time to check out the Rockies lineup. And a guy having a big year for him, Ryan McMahon.
And Boog, he's their team leader in home runs, so you know the pitchers on that other side, man, they took a lot of time preparing for him in that pregame meeting. You know, he's got a lot of pop, and it's real pop. It's not fluky at all. He can absolutely change the outlook of a game very quickly, so watch out when he steps in.
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 2. And fouled off. The 2-1. And there's a ball.
3 ball, 1 strike.
Hard on the ground to first. Mountcastle takes it himself. 3rd out. We head to the bottom of the 1st. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. No score after a half inning. Back here in Baltimore, and on the hill here today, Chris Flexen. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Well, he's been a real quality starter for his club, and coming into this one, what stands out for me is that right-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 on the year. It seems that they have a hard time picking up his release point and tracking the ball into the zone. So we'll see how right-handers do against him in this one.
Adley Rutschman in the box now. No balls and a strike. That's in there. No balls, 2 strikes.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
The 0-2. Good eye in that spot.
It's a good take.
Line drive, base hit.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Here's Ryan Mountcastle. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Singing Ryan Mountcastle, a former first-round pick by the Orioles in 2015. Here's the thing that gets me, though. He owns his own karaoke machine. And can I tell you, I've never done karaoke in my life.
You got to try it sometime.
Good feed. That's one. On to first, double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Anthony Santander at the plate. There's a strike. Two outs. Chop to first and foul ball. That one way outside. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
2 down, nobody on. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Batting fourth, the left fielder.
Man at first, and now it's Austin Hayes.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's back. And that one's gone. That'll fire up the dugout. His 14th of the year. And just like that, they're out in front. It's 2-0.
When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Gunnar Henderson will hit next. Lifted in the air down the left side. Jones puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. Baltimore with a 2-run shot this inning. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And welcome back. Digging in, Brendan Rodgers.
The second baseman, Brendan.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
That one catches the zone. 0-1. Flaherty, he's become known as a guy that's really tough to take deep. And that is especially valuable today, Chris, when the ball's going out of the ballpark so much. Check swing went around, and the count is 0-2.
It's very important. It's all about run prevention, right? So when you have that, it's a plus. But if you are going to give up the long ball, you want the bases to be empty, and that's where control and command really comes into play for a guy like this.
No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. One away.
Batting fifth. The left
Now
fielder,
here's
number
Nolan
22,
Jones.
Nolan Jones.
That pitch gets the corner. Strike one. Outside. Making the calls behind the plate in this one is Woody Keller.
Yeah, and Woody does a pretty good job back there, Boog. He's got a pretty fair strike zone most of the time. Maybe some inconsistency here or there, but usually he's back there doing a solid job.
Next pitch misses. 2-1. That one is absolutely belted. And it hits the fence. He's in at second with a one-out double.
Showed some really nice patience in that at-bat. Worked himself into a good count. Anytime you smoke the ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
And now it's Elias Diaz. And that's in there for strike one. Man at second.
No ball.
Jones, the runner at second with one away.
Absolutely frozen on that heater right down the middle, and that's a pitch you're just not getting back. Now he's in a tough spot, especially after falling behind on a good first pitch.
The 0-2. And a swing and a miss. 2 away.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Here's Michael Tolia. 0-1 gets a check swing. Appeal to third. And yes, he did. That's a swing, according to Earl Hendricks. Strike 2.
0-2.
There's a swing and a drive. Santander going back on this one. And it's caught just in front of the wall. So one left for Colorado. They trail things here 2-0. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now the Orioles catcher, James McCann. The pitch. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. A towering home run. Home run number 5 on the season, and they tack on to their lead. It's 3-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Jordan Westburg. Ball 1, no strikes.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
The 1-0. And that's in for a strike. Righty delivers. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Base knock center field.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Absolutely hammered that baseball very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit velocity, and at that speed, it's going to be a great result more often than not. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Swung on, belted. That's back. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. Cedric Mullins sends it out. His 13th home run of the season. It's 5-zip. He ambushed him right there, Siggy.
Yeah, swinging on that first pitch, and I think losing one over the fence is exactly what he had in mind as well. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Jorge Mateo now. First pitch, and he just misses. Righty to the plate.
Ball.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
The wind and the pitch. Mateo tries to hold up, appeal to first, and that's a swing according to umpire Ed Drummond. The 2-1. That one fouled hard the other way. The wide to kick the pitch. And another ball. Bounced out to short. Whips it to first. Finally gets the first out here on the grounder.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Here's Adley Rutschman. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single. And the pitch is in for a strike. 0-1. Still only one out here in the inning. The next offering misses. And now it's even 1-1. Good eye right there. It's in and out of his glove. But plenty of time to recover, and that's the second out.
Now batting, first baseman,
Ryan Mountcastle digs in now. He's 0 for 1. In there, and it's 0-1. Slapped foul. The pitch. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Here comes a pitch. Short hop liner, handled it short. Over to first. And that is the third out of the inning. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. And the lead is now 5-0. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Welcome back. Now, Brenton Doyle.
Look, this guy's just a tremendously talented center fielder. Gold Glove caliber type out there. Offensively, he can do some things, but also has some streakiness as well. I think the key is just trying to find a way for him to be consistent day in and day out. He saves runs in the outfield, so that's going to buy him more time to work things out at the dish.
So 2 balls and no strikes. And that one almost got him. And he takes a strike. On the ground to third. Whips it to Mountcastle. 1 up, 1 down.
batting ninth, the catcher, Austin Wynn.
Here's the catcher, Austin Wynns. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Way back there. Out of here. An absolute blast to left. His second of the year. It's 5-1.
That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
Now it's Charlie Blackmon. And takes low for ball one. One down, base is empty. Just off the inside edge.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
There's a strike. Well struck right field. That's going back. Back some more. And caught on the warning track. Not quite enough behind that one. Ezekiel Tovar getting ready to hit. 0 for 1 so far. Tovar, just 21 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. The pitch. They say it went.
No ball. 2 strikes.
That's outside. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
1-2.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. 1 in the inning, and it comes from a rather unlikely power source. It's now a 5-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back now at Oriole Park as we go to the last of the third. And now, Anthony Santander. Flexen back to work. And ball 1 to the right fielder.
Well, I think this is an important inning on the mound for him in this game. He's got to find a way to settle things down and give some length in this start.
Next pitch downstairs, and that's ball 2.
2 balls. No strike.
And that one fouled off. The 2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even.
2 balls. 2 strikes.
Kicks and deals. Hit on the ground to the right side. And he takes it himself for the out.
Oriole Park still one of the most beautiful ballparks in all of baseball. I can't say another franchise does it better than Baltimore. The opening day ceremony, the players come in from the outfield through the center field wall, long orange carpet, so many fans here. Just a great place.
Hayes takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Next offering is in for a strike.
1-1.
That signature warehouse in right field as well. You talk about knowing where you are, a sense of place. I mean, who could forget Griffey hitting the home run off of the warehouse in the home run derby? But always when shots are framed, you see that building, you know exactly where you are. Camden Yards. And he deals. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Into center and a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. That ball was drilled 106 off the bat, and that's the kind of feedback that tells you you're right where you want to be with your swing mechanics.
1 gone, runner at first. Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles. He's 0 for 1. Up the middle. Tovar over to second, and they bounce into 2 already. This one ends the third. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. On to inning number 4. It's the Orioles 5 and the Rockies 1. Back here at the ballpark, here's the third baseman, Ryan McMahon.
The third baseman, number 24, Ryan McMahon.
And a pitch. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Just a fastball that got away from him there. He didn't have the right finish to a good extension that he needed to get to his target.
Chris, you played here in 2002. What are the memories that stand out as to being a member of the Baltimore Orioles?
For me, it was just pulling into the parking lot and having those that were there with an encouraging smile or a pat on the back, regardless of how things were going. It made it a lot easier to come to the ballpark, whether you were doing well or you were struggling. And then the way that they treated your family. I mean, this is a great place to play, and I'd say it's got to be one of the top places in all of baseball.
The left fielder, number 22, Nolan Jones.
Now here is Nolan Jones. Doubled his first time up. And you had a cameo in the movie Moneyball as an Orioles player in a highlight clip. And first offering is fouled off. Not close with that one. 1-1. Out towards left center. Mullins on his horse. Grabs it on the run. And there's 2 away.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Elias Diaz digging in for the Rockies. He was a strikeout victim his first time. That one's in there, 0-1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Check swing. He went 0-2 now. And the righty deals. The punch out there, and he's down on strikes for the second time today. The Rockies strand 1. They're down 5-1. Back here in Baltimore, and here's the catcher, James McCann.
The catcher,
The wind of the pitch. And that's ripped into left, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. And into the box for Baltimore, Jordan Westburg. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. That's in there. And that's strike 1.
0-1.
Runner at first with no outs here. That one not close, and it's 1-1.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind him.
The pitch. In the dirt, blocked. Safe at second, and that's a wild pitch as he moves into scoring position.
Well, he's had a hard time getting into a rhythm. He's not been able to repeat his good delivery, and that's why we're seeing the ball sprayed all over the place. That right there is just an example of how tough it's been for him today.
The 2-1. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And that one is off the wall. Runner from second scores as they add on. And the lead is up to 5.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. He hit the ball so well right there, and I really thought it was going to carry out of here, but That's definitely the big part of the yard, and you just really have to get a hold of one to drive it out in that part of the ballpark. But you can't be mad about driving one off the wall.
Here's Bud Black towards the mound, and we're going to see a pitching change here. Chris Flexen departs, and the home run really bit him today as he exits on the hook for the loss. New arm after the break. So the Rockies turn the ball over to a new arm, Nat Cook.
He's having a ton of success facing left-handed hitters this season, so this seems like a smart move to turn to him with a lefty at the plate.
So a man aboard, Cedric Mullins, the next to hit for the Orioles. He's 1 for 1 with a 2-run homer his first time up. Next pitch is popped up. Tovar drifts towards it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 1 down.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Jorge Mateo.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. Jorge Mateo grounded out his first time. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. In there for strike 1.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain.
Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. That's in for a strike. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Well, high throw just adds a fraction of a second from catching the ball to putting the tag down on the runner. Hard to say for sure if a good throw gets him, but as soon as that one took off from the catcher's hand, there wasn't much of a chance.
Oh, 2 now. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
That cutter right there had just enough movement on it to get the swing and miss. It wasn't a great location by any means. That's typically a spot that hitters can handle, so I'd say he fooled him with just enough of that late action.
Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. Base hit, and a run comes in.
Well done, drives in the run. I love the approach to handling that cutter on the inside corner. Didn't hit it hard, but he kept his hands tight to the body and just took that barrel directly to the baseball. And that's what allowed him to spray it out there and find a hole somewhere.
Runner at first with 2 away. Ryan Mountcastle, the next to hit for the Orioles. And there's the strike. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking, and these days you hear it all the time, but the numbers just don't lie. If you can drive a ball like that, more often than not, you're picking up a knock.
And here is ripped on the ground to second. Tosses to first. Play made. That ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors and a couple left on. We played 4. It's the Orioles 7 and the Rockies 1. And welcome back. Top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Michael Toglia. The right-hander back to work. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some guys. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse, go after hitters and get quick outs.
That one fouled off. 0-2 now. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. The 0-2. Into left center for a base hit.
Boog, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Man at first. Next for Colorado, Brenton Doyle. And that's in there for strike one. Line drive, base hit down the line.
Back-to-back singles. Nice line drive to the pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Austin Wynns digging in for the Rockies.
Ball one.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. And that one is lifted in the air. Mullins settles under it. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second. And he moves up 90 feet. Runners at the corners now. One away.
The first baseman, number 19.
Here's Chuck Nasty.
Almost drove one out of here last time up. Flied out to the warning track.
And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Here's an opportunity. If you're going to get back in this game, you have to take advantage of this situation. This feels like their chance.
And the 1-0. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Mullins makes the grab. Runner tags from third. The throw's offline. He's safe. It's 7-2.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from third.
And now the shortstop, Ezekiel Tovar. First offering, and it just misses.
One ball, no strike.
Started to go after it. Now a look down to first. And he won around. Ruled a swing. Going to count 1-2.
Not sure what's going on right there. No chance. Probably have some funny texts from his buddies after the game.
Doyle leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And he dodges that fastball. And down on strikes. Good job at damage control right there. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Orioles 7 and the Rockies 2. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Down the left fielder, Austin Hayes.
There's a strange wind blowing.
And the pitch. That one is upstairs. Stirring in the Colorado bullpen, Brent Suter getting ready to come on for Bud Black. The 1-0. Just off the inside edge. And a strike on the outside edge.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Line to second, snagged on the bounce.
Out.
Tosses to first, and the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth. Here's the designated hitter for the Orioles, Gunnar Henderson.
Someone always comes along.
This one lifted in the air, left field. Jones has this one sized up and puts the squeeze on that one. 2 down.
The batter, the catcher.
James McCann in now. He's already homered here in this one. That one ripped. And it hits the top of the wall. Safe at second with a double. Third hit for him this afternoon. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Man at second here with 2 away. Jordan Westberg now at the plate.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
First pitch just misses.
1-0.
Kicks and fires. That one missed. Runner at second, 2 down. Lifted in the air, right center field. Rogers under it. Brings it in for the 3rd out. So a 2-out double, but they don't score. 5 innings complete. It's the Orioles 7 and the Rockies 2. Back now at Oriole Park. Now the third baseman, Ryan McMahon. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. Flaherty back to work. Just missed.
Stud. When you look at players like this, you play that hot corner. Got to be pretty courageous over there with the way balls come off the bat. That's the kind of guy that every year you expect him to be in the All-Star game and have a Gold Glove, if not a Platinum Glove.
Next pitch is popped up. Mateo has a beat on it. And out number 1 on the grab.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop up and an easy out for the defense.
Rogers up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss.
No strike.
So what are the skills you look for that make a really good defensive third baseman that elite?
Well, Boog, one of the things I think about immediately are just the feet. Does he have good feet? Is he able to quickly react? And when you have good feet, you've got soft hands. And soft hand defenders are able to make tough plays look easy.
The 2-1. Gets the slider in there for a strike. Next pitch way upstairs. And here it comes. And there's ball 4.
Take your base.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Here's the left fielder, Nolan Jones. 1 for 2. Good eye right there.
Looking to get something going. This is the guy you want at the plate. He's been great for this team. He is a professional hitter.
Left-hand batter waits. On the inside corner for a strike.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Swing and a ball popped up. Mateo has a beat on it. Snags it for the second out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Elias Diaz.
Man at first, and now Elias Diaz, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That one pushed foul. Diaz, 32 years old, and he's usually a catcher. Today he gets off his legs a bit. He's the DH. And now the 0-1. There's a strike.
Well, I really like when a guy gets a break like that. He still gets to stay involved in the game. Instead of starting behind the dish, gets to hit, gets to rest a little bit, gets to watch the game from a different perspective.
And look out. That one gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Oh, that adds another runner, and now they've got one in scoring position. Looks like things are getting a little wobbly out there on the mound.
Tolia lays off down low as he digs in for the third time.
Ball 2.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
2-0. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That one's carrying into the bleachers and gone. A 3-run homer, and they tack on 3. It's 7-5.
Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
So in now for Colorado, Brenton Doyle. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. There's a swing and a miss.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
Here's a 1-1. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. But the big blow of the inning comes right here. A 3-run homer. It's now 7-5. Back after this on the show. Welcome back. And now the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. Cook, 32 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Iowa. There's the strike at the knees. The Rockies have some action in the pen. Brent Suter getting ready to come on for Bud Black. Oh, 1 down. Line drive, base hit, and that's going to get into the corner. Around first, heading for 2. In safely, it's a double, and his second hit.
All over that one right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
And stepping in is the speedy Jorge Mateo.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Ball 1, no strikes.
1-0.
Move to second. Mullins dives back in safely. Mullins leads off second with nobody out. And a 1-1. And a big swing and a miss.
1-2.
And now it's even up. And now the count filled up 3-2. 3-2 on the way. Battling here as he fouls it away. No outs. Runner on second. And he walked him.
Well, he took his chance at getting him to chase right there, but with first base open, walk not a bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
So up next, Adley Rutschman.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
And that one is lifted in the air. Rutschman retired. Runner tagging for third. And he moves up 90 feet. Runners at the corners now. One away.
The first baseman, number 6, Ryan.
Now the number 2 hitter, Ryan Mountcastle.
Showed a really nice opposite field approach in his last at bat.
There's a strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
Some guys are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Two on, one out. And a swing and a miss there.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Righty delivers. And down on strikes he goes. That's the second out. So 2 down now. And here is Anthony Santander. 1 for 3.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or run and hit.
In the air, out towards left center. Jones makes the catch, inning over. No runs, a hit, 2 left. We're through 6 full. It's the Orioles 7 and the Rockies 5. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, number 78.
And this marks the 60th time he's come on to pitch so far this year. Clearly a very relied upon arm in this bullpen.
Now the Rockies catcher, Austin Wynns. He blasted one out earlier in the 3rd.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again?
The pitch. You see the velocity, 97 with that fastball.
No strike.
That's a little bit low. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. In the air out towards right center. Mullins on his horse. High bounce takes it over the fence for an automatic double.
That ball exploded off his bat and off the warning track as well as it bounced over the fence. And it sounded really good, too. He just put together a really nice swing and just missed a home run.
And here's the first baseman, Charlie Blackmon. In there, and it's 0-1. The tying run at the plate.
1-1.
Just missed.
That's the ball. 2-1.
And there's a ball.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Ezekiel Tovar in the on-deck circle. And a pitch. And that's ball 4.
Walks out of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum very quickly. They're in some hot water trying to protect this lead.
First and second, no outs. Next to hit for the Rockies, Ezekiel Tovar. That one misses, and it's 1-0.
Well, he's already in some trouble, and falling behind in the count makes it even worse. Then you've got to throw the ball over more of the plate, and that's where they can really do damage against a guy like this.
And that one is in for a strike.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
Brings it in, and there's one down. Danny Coulombe will take over here, and he has some nasty breaking stuff. Next for Colorado, Ryan McMahon.
A little surprised we don't see a pinch hitter here with the lefty-lefty matchup.
On the ground to second, might be 2. And 2 away now.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
Now it's Brendan Rodgers.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
And the slider just misses.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So it's a good take by him.
The lefty, the 1-0. That's a strike across the top of the zone. Wins on third. Blackmon on at second with 2 down. Next pitch misses outside, and it's 2-1. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
And a pitch. Fights it off. He'll see another. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Next offering misses. 3-2 now.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
2 on, 2 outs. Got it. Breaking ball clips the outside edge.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Daniel Bart gets the call to the mound.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep him within striking distance.
So now it's the full-hole hitter, Austin Hayes. He's already homered in this game.
There's a strange wind blowing. It's coming back.
Here comes a pitch. And misses inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Ripped on a line. Doyle racing over to make the catch.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky it stayed in the ballpark.
Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles. That's off the mark. Ball 1. Bard, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
Here's a 1-1. Way inside, gets out of the way.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
Called strike, a sinker at the bottom of the zone. As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that, somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, stuff is just too good to fail.
Two now. Gets a piece and stays alive. The pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Left-hand hitter waits. And now it's 3-2.
And he's got deception in his delivery, and it's not that he's trying to deceive the hitters. He just has this natural flow that makes it hard for hitters to pick the ball up. It gets on them a little bit quicker than they anticipate, even though they know what the velocity numbers are.
How big a deal is that walk?
I don't think it's a big deal, because if you pitch to the previous hitter with the power he has, you can hit a home run. I think it was a calculated walk. We'll see how it pays off here.
Here is James McCann. He launched a solo shot back in the second inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
And McCann fouls it off. And the 0-1. Runner on the go. McCann fouls one off. Right-handed reliever. Next offering misses down and away. The 1-2. And that's downstairs and outside. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
And next for the Orioles, Jordan Westburg. That clips the zone. That's strike 1.
Now just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
Swing and a tapper to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Well, from the time you're a little leaguer, you're taught to hustle out of the box and give it a full sprint through the base regardless of how you hit it. And he didn't make great contact, but the effort was there, and he earns the base hit.
First and second, 2 down. Here's the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. Hard hit, right side. Rogers throws to first. Inning over. Orioles strand a couple. They're still up 7-5. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Cionel Perez.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Now the left fielder, Nolan Jones.
The left fielder, 22, Nolan Jones.
And a pitch. Late on that fastball. Activity in the bullpen. Alexi Ruiz appears to be getting ready, and I'm sure he's feeling some nerves. This would be his major league debut. Next offering way off the plate. Now he breaks his bat. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning.
It was a healthy cut, but the same can't be said for the contact. He got just enough of the ball to put it in play, and that's all he needed. Tough play for the defense on what was kind of a swinging bunt.
Elias Diaz digging in for the Rockies. Just missed.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
The 1-0. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. And it is 2-1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Next offering is fouled back.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
That one ran inside, almost got him. Stays alive. Ripped into center, base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
These guys are relentless. Just till the bell sounds, and they are going to keep coming at at you, trying to get you into the corner and knock you out.
So in now for Colorado, Michael Toglia.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
First offering misses the mark. And now the lefty. Swing and a ball popped up. Westburg under it. And there's one down. Brenton Doyle digging in for the Rockies. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
And the 1-0. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Falling behind 2-1. Jones on second. Diaz at first. One gone. Got him swinging. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Righty reliever out of the pen, Austin Vogt. 25th appearance of the year for him.
Number 51.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Austin wins. Pitch misses, and that's ball one. Two outs, couple of base runners at first and second. Swings and misses. And a count 1-1.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the eighth. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the ninth with at least a two-run lead.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
New pitcher in the game for the Rockies, Brent Suter. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters. And into the box for Baltimore, Jorge Mateo.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. There's the strike. Swing and a miss. The wind and the pitch. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Tell you what, those are the types of guys pitchers really like to punch out when they're on the mound, because if they get on, just the distraction that they create with all that speed over on the base pass it can take away your focus from the next hitter, and that's the last thing you want to do is serve up a pitch that a guy hits over the fence, and it's a multi-run home run.
He swings and fouls one off. Oh, what a stop to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
I wasn't sure if he was going to get to this one or not. Had to go a pretty good way there in the shallow right field. But then after that, it's a tough angle after you square up your shoulders to throw to first base. Not the normal position, but a really good job defensively right there.
Stepping in, Ryan Mountcastle. Oh, and the zone doesn't get the call. 1-0. Two outs. A rope into right, and that's a base hit.
Now batting, right fielder, Anthony.
So digging in, Anthony Santander. That one's in there, 0-1. At the belt and fires. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Mountcastle rounds second on his way to third. Not in time. He's safe. It's 8-5.
Big at bat to pad their lead up to 3. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Next to hit, Austin Hayes. There's a strike. Runner leads away at second. Foul ball. Man on second, 2 down. Pitch misses there. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Man at second. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Santander at second with 2 down. Two balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. The pitch. That misses, and the count's full. Hard hit down the line and left. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. They extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's 9-5. Not in time. He's got a double. So the Rockies turn the ball over to a new arm, number 41.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles. Just
Outside.
off the outside edge. Two outs and one in scoring position.
Yep.
Next offering is in for a strike. Kicks and deals. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Wins right there to make the grab. And that ends the inning. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. 9th inning coming up. It's the Orioles 9 and the Rockies 5. New inning getting started. Here's the Rockies leadoff hitter, Charlie Blackmon. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a foul straight back. The pitch.
Ball.
Movement in the Orioles bullpen. D.L. Hall, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. The wind to kick the pitch. Pop up here, third base side. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Now it's the shortstop, Ezekiel Tovar. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Voth, in his 4th year, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slurve, a cutter, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Next offering is downstairs. Just missed.
3 balls, no strikes.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. Called strike right there.
3-1.
Liner, base hit.
The third baseman, number 24.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Here's the third baseman, Ryan McMahon. Not even close there. And that's ball 1. Popped up left side and a base hit.
Anything but pretty right there, but he'll take it every time. That one probably had no business ending up as a base hit, but he got just enough of it to muscle it to the outfield, and that pitch was well in off the plate. A tough one to handle, but he gets rewarded.
So they turn to their closer, Alexi Ruiz. A chance at his first save of the year. He's 2 outs away. Brendan Rodgers will hit next. A strikeout and a walk. That's in for a strike.
0-1.
The pitch. Off the mark there. 1 ball, 1 strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And the pitch. That misses. 2 balls and a strike.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
And he deals.
1, 2.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
Jones at the plate and takes high there.
1 ball, no strike.
Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Hayes ranging back, looking up, and he's got it. Ball game. And the Orioles slug their way to a win in this one.
The ball for his first career save deserves to be on display at his house. I mean, it's kind of like when a restaurant frames its first dollar bill somewhere on a wall. You just can't forget your first save.
Our final score here, 9-5. As the Orioles win this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
First for the victorious Orioles, 9 runs on 17 hits. No errors, they left 9 runners on base. For the Rockies, 5 runs, 10 hits. No errors, they left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 40 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
With my glasses on.